We have started now science, that is chapter 1, chemical reaction and equation. So two important word, that is chemical reaction and equation. So before we start this chemical reaction, we have to understand the definition. So definition is the process in which new substance with new properties are formed from one or more substance is called chemical reaction. Now, to understand chemical reaction better, first of all, we have understand the two important terms, that is reactant and product. So, the substance which take part in chemical reaction are called reactant. As an example, we say that C plus O2 gives CO2. So carbon and oxygen is called reactant. Now product, the substance which are formed in chemical reaction are called product. So carbon dioxide is our product. When carbon react with oxygen, it gives carbon dioxide and heat. So carbon dioxide is our product. So we can see more example related chemical reaction. Digestion of food, whatever we are eating, it's in our stomach is one type of chemical reaction. Another is respiration. We are taking oxygen is also a chemical reaction. Rusting of iron. So it is called Fe2O3 XH2O. Burning of magnesium refin and formation of curd. These are all the example related chemical reaction. Now chemical reaction involves in how we can know that the chemical reaction is completed or it is running. It means that it will be involved by four different ways. Change in state, when reaction is started, on that time the color is different, and reaction complete, the color is different. So color, change in color. Now change in state means when it has four state, that is solid, liquid, gas. So solid, if we heat it, it will be converted into liquid. Again we heat it, it will convert into a gas. Now change in temperature. So we will say in exothermic reaction, quick climb, if we add water, then reaction start. So it is exothermic. And evolution of gas. Carbon dioxide gas is evolved in chemical reaction, that is carbon plus oxygen gives carbon dioxide. Now how we can represent chemical reaction? Chemical reaction will be represented by two different ways, that is word equation and chemical equation. So word equation, how we can say that when zinc is react with sulfuric acid, it gives zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. So in left hand side reactant is there, and in right hand side product is there. Now in chemical equation, how we can write? We can write in symbolic form. So Zn, zinc, symbol of zinc is Zn, and H2SO4 sulfuric acid gives zinc sulfate ZnSO4 plus hydrogen. Now chemical equation. Chemical reaction can be represented by chemical equation. It involves uses of symbols of element or chemical formula of reactant and product with the mention of physical state. Again, this will better understand from above reaction. Zinc plus sulfuric acid, or we are Zn plus H2SO4 gives ZnSO4 plus H2. Now we can see here physical state, so maybe solid, liquid and gas. The necessary conditions such as temperature, pressure or any catalytic should be written on arrow between reactant and product. When magnesium is burnt in air to form magnesium oxide, Mg plus O2 gives MgO. Now we have any reaction completed, then we have to balance the reaction. So before we start the reaction, we must understand why we have to balance the reaction. So law of conservation of mass say that matter can neither be created nor destroyed in chemical reaction. So mass of left hand side is equal to mass of right hand side. If you will see example at here, Zn plus H2SO4, so mass of the reactant must be equal to the mass of product. So we have to balance the chemical reaction. So number of elements involved in chemical reaction should be remain same at the reactant and product side. If you will see now at here, it is Zn. So here left hand side Zn is there, right hand side Zn is there, and both are in number 1. H2, here it is H2, hydrogen is twice, right hand side hydrogen is twice. Sulfur is also 1 at here, sulfur is also 1 at here. Oxygen is 4 at here, oxygen again 4 at here. So at last balancing the chemical equation is most important, so we cannot do it directly balancing the chemical equation. First of all, we have to understand the symbols, state, condition. Again we repeat today's topic, that is we have taken today chemical reaction. Again, what is the meaning of chemical reaction? New substance with new properties are formed from one or more substance. So chemical reaction, first of all we have to understand the reactant. The substance which take part in chemical reaction is called reactant. Substance which formed in chemical reaction are called product. Examples are digestion of food, respiration, rusting of iron, magnesium, burning of magnesium and formation of coal. These are all the chemical reaction involves change in state, there is solid, liquid, gas, change in color, change in temperature, evolution of gas. It can be represented by two way, words way and chemical equation. So today's that is sufficient for us. We have now understand what is chemical equation, what is chemical reaction, what is reactant. Hi friend, some more reaction related, how to balance reaction. So again heat and trial method. Some simple example, when hydrogen is react with chlorine, it gives hydrochloric acid or HCl. So first of all, in left hand side we have to write left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side hydrogen, chlorine, again hydrogen, chlorine. What we have to find? How many hydrogens are there? 2. So 2 hydrogen. How many chlorines are there? 2 chlorine. Right hand side 1 hydrogen, 1 chlorine. Now what we have to do? Again both side, here it is 2 in left hand side. So right hand side I have to multiply by 2. So to make 2 hydrogen I have to multiply with 2 at here. So again it should be converted into 2. So this is the easy example. When hydrogen react with chlorine, it gives twice hydrochloric acid. But some hard example, it's a textbook question or solution of text. Now important is this. So first of all I have to write barium chloride react with aluminum sulfate gives barium sulfate plus aluminum trichloride. So now this is an important text-based lesson. First of all, left hand side and right hand side. Again, beryllium, aluminum, these are all the metal. Now chlorine and sulfate. Again, beryllium, aluminum, chlorine and sulfate. Now, if we will see them, first of all, we have to find out barium 1. Again, barium is 1. Aluminum is 2. Aluminum is 1. Chlorine is 2. Chlorine is 3. Sulfate is 3 here and 1 is here. So if we will see properly, what is our first target? We have to identify the metals. So here aluminum is twice. If aluminum is twice and make aluminum 2, I have to multiply with 2 at here. So now 2 aluminum is there. When aluminum is 2, then chlorine is 2 into 3, that is 6. So now chlorine is 6. Now if we will see, chlorine is 2. To balance it, again sulfate is 3, sulfate is 1. Both are non-metals, chlorine and sulfate. So if you will see now, chlorine is here 2 and here it is 6. So what I have to do? I have to multiply 3 with barium chloride. So 3 2s are 6. So now chlorine is 6, but now barium is 3. So barium is now 3. To balance now barium, I have to multiply with 3. So if I multiply barium sulfate with 3, then sulfate is also 3. So now barium is also 3. Now we can check that it is correct or not. Again, barium is 3. 3 2s are 6, chlorine is equal to 6. Barium is 3. 2 3s are 6, chlorine is 6. Again, aluminum is 2. Again, aluminum is 2. Sulfate is 3. Sulfate is 3. Again, SO4 thrice. So sulfate is 3. And aluminum is 2. Aluminum is 2. So it is too much easy if we identify the first metal, non-metal, and then we have to balance first metal, then non-metal. Here the important note is we can do this by individual elements, sulfur and oxygen, but it is easy when we take sulfate. One more 2 example related it. Now barium chloride, BaCl2 plus Na2SO4 gives BaSO4 plus NaCl. Now if we will see properly, barium chloride, sodium sulfate, barium sulfate, sodium chloride. So again barium, sodium, chlorine and sulfate. Barium, sodium, chlorine and sulfate. Now barium is 1, sodium is 2, chlorine is 2, sulfate is 1. Barium is 1, sodium is 1, chlorine is 1 and sulfate is 1. Now if I want to balance again metal and non-metal, again metal and non-metal. So if I multiply with 2, so sodium chloride is converted to 2. All are balanced now. So mostly such type of examples asked. how to balance. Again, barium chloride with sodium sulfate give barium sulfate plus sodium chloride. Now, all are last exercise questions. Fourth. So, barium chloride plus H2SO4, barium sulfate plus HCl. Now, if you will see properly how it is easy, chlorine is twice, hydrogen is twice. All are other single element. Barium, sulfate, sulfate. Only hydrogen and chlorine are twice. So, just I have to multiply by 2. It is easy. Now, if you will see, barium is 2, chlorine is 2, hydrogen is 2, sulfate is 1. Barium is 1, sulfate is 1, and hydrogen chloride is twice. So, these are all the 5 more examples related how the balance chemical equation by which method? Heat and trial method. How to balance chemical equation. So, before we start chemical equation, first of all, we know the which method is used. So, to balance the chemical equation, the method used is called heat and trial method. Trial means we cannot get directly answer any time. So, that is why it is called heat and trial method. Now, first step of this method is, first of all, we have to identify metal, non-metal, hydrogen and oxygen. Why we have to mostly in all chemical reaction, oxygen and hydrogen is widely used. So, first of all, if I want to balance any equation, first I have to identify metal, then I have to identify non-metal, then find out hydrogen, and last oxygen. So, if you will see react with water, it gives Fe3O4 plus H2O. Now, first step is left hand side, right hand side. It is called reactant, it is called product. Now, from reactant, we have to find out Fe, hydrogen and oxygen. If you will see the reaction, Fe, how many Fe? First of all, again square, make a square here every time. Now, iron is 1, so I have to write iron 1 at here. Now, how many hydrogens are there in the reactant? 2 hydrogens, so I have to write 2 at here. How many oxygens are there? 1 oxygen is there, I have to write 1 oxygen at left hand side, right hand side. In right hand side, how many Fe is there? 3 Fe. So I have to write 3. How many hydrogens are there? 2. How many oxygens are there? 4. Now, again, we have to balance. Question is, method is heat and trial. So we have to try it. Now we will see that first of all, metal. So here, Fe is how many? 3 Fe in right hand side. Here how many Fe is there? 1. So what I have to do? I have to multiply with 3. If I multiply with 3, then I have to make a rounded here and write 3. So iron both side is 3 balance. Now metal, non-metal, hydrogen and oxygen. Both are non-metal. Hydrogen, oxygen are non-metal, but first of all, we have to find out which non-metals are there. Then hydrogen and oxygen last. Now hydrogen is also balanced. Now we will see oxygen. So 4 oxygen is on right hand side. 1 oxygen at here. So to get 4 oxygen at here, what I have to do? I have to multiply. Oxygen is with water. So I have to write 4 at here. Now 4 to the 8. It means hydrogen is converted into 8 and oxygen 4 into 1, that is 4. So now oxygen is 4. Oxygen is 4, again oxygen is 4. Hydrogen is 8, again hydrogen is 2 at here. So what I have to do? I have to make 8, I have to multiply with 4. So 4 to the 8, make it round and write 8. So we will see now it is reaction is balanced. Iron 3, hydrogen 8, oxygen 4. Fe, that is iron, 3, hydrogen, 8, oxygen, 4. We can also see from here 3 times iron Fe, again Fe3, balance, 4 to the 8, 8 hydrogen is there, 4 to the 8 hydrogen is there, 4 into oxygen, that is 4, again oxygen is 4. So this is the one example that we do it by heat and try method. Now again this question we can solve by another method that I want to explain you. If I want to do this equation balance, we can another method use. So in this method what we have to write? So second method. Okay, so we have to use 4 before AB. If you don't know, we have to write A, we have to write B, we have to write C, and we have to write D. Now we have to find out how many Fe is there. So here, what Fe? So for Fe, 1 Fe. So here 1 into A, 1 A is equal to how many Fe is there? 3. So 3 into C, that is 3C. Now hydrogen, how many hydrogen is there? 2 hydrogen, so 2B. Again, how many hydrogen? Here hydrogen is 2, so 2D. Now oxygen, how many oxygens is there? 1 oxygen, so 1B, so B. And how many oxygen at here? 4 into C, that is 4C. So now we have to see that which is the common between all these 3. Here A is equal to C, B is equal to D, B is equal to 4C. So B is common at here. So which is the common that we have taken as a assume, we have taken assume as a 1. So if I will assume B as a 1, I have to assume B as a 1. So, or here if you will see B, 2B is equal to 2D, B is equal to 4C, and A is equal to 3C. Maybe possible if you will see A is equal to 3C, B is equal to, you can also take C as a 1. So which is better for us? If you take C as a 1, it is easy for us because here is also C, here is also C. So if I will take C, then A is equal to 3. If I will take again C is equal to 1 at here, so B is equal to 4. Now these two cut, so B is equal to D. Now B is again B is equal to D. Now B is equal to what? 4. So D is equal to also 4. So D is equal to 4, B is equal to 4, C is equal to 1, and A is equal to 3. Now we can write what we have to write. Again, we have to write A, that is 3 at here. What is B? 4. I have to write 4 at here. What is C? 1. I have to write 1 at here. And what is D? 4. I have to write 4 at here. Now check that we are correct or not. Again 3 times iron, 4 to the 8, 8 hydrogen is there, 4 to the 8 hydrogen is there, 4 oxygen is there. So it's a pure maths. So we can implement chemical to balance chemical equation, we can apply maths also. But in this method, important is that we have to assume any of the variable ABCD as a 1. Okay, and one more reaction, how to balance the chemical equation. So method is heat and trial method. Concept is again, first of all identify the metal, non-metal, hydrogen and oxygen. So first step is make a square every time. Now left hand side and right hand side. From left hand side we have to identify the element. Mn, chlorine, hydrogen and oxygen. Mn, chlorine, hydrogen, oxygen. Now find out the number of element. So magnesium, its manganese is not a magnesium. Chlorine is also 1, hydrogen is also 1, oxygen is 2. Again 1, chlorine 2 and 2 4, hydrogen 2 and oxygen 1. So already metal is balanced. Now for non-metal, here 4 chlorine is there. So in reactant it is 4 chlorine. So sorry, in product 4 chlorine is there. So in reactant if I make 4 chlorine, so I have to multiply with 4. If I multiply with 4, so 4 hydrogen and 4 chlorine. So now chlorine is converted into a 4. But hydrogen is also now 4. Now if you will see, hydrogen is 4, chlorine is 4. So now chlorine is 4 but hydrogen is 2. So again make 4 hydrogen, I have to multiply with 2. So again change 2 to the 4. Now oxygen is now again converted into 2. So now you have to check that it's balanced or not. So 1 chlorine 4 hydrogen 4 oxygen 2. 1 chlorine 4 hydrogen 4 oxygen 2. Now manganese oxide give plus hydrogen. How many times? 4 times. So 4 HCl. So 4 hydrogen. 4 times chlorines. So 4 chlorines. MnCl2. So chlorine is again chlorine 2 plus 2, that is 4 chlorine. Mn is 1. 2 to the 4. 4 hydrogen is there. Again 2 oxygen is there. So one more example we have balance